Hello, fellow vapors. This is Crash with CrashVapes.com. It's been a while since I've done any videos. Last video I did was the Wizard's Apprentice, and I apologize for not having any more set up and ready to go. But I got something in that's exciting. We're just going to have a quick vape, and then we're going to talk about it. That is exciting. So this is the Bare Brass mod Steampunk version. I got my Cobra on top, which I've been using on another device that we'll do a video on soon. This is set up with 0.8 ribbon wire, running about 9 ohm, 5 wrap, 0.9 ohm, not 9 ohm, 0.9. So the Bare Brass mod Steampunk version 18650 in all its glory is right here. As you can see, it is copper with brass, polished brass ends. Let me see if we can get it to focus in nicely here. There you go. Nice copper. The marks on there from my fingers, from my skin. There's this button with the bear on it, getting all angry at you. And then the top, 510, polished, badassery. Inside this guy, it's got the threading is the same on either end, so it doesn't matter which side you put the button or the switch on. But here is the tube. So just a tube, pretty awesome, pretty straightforward, not a whole lot to it. Now the top, the 510 top, is kind of the neat part. On here, you have two different kind of pins that are in here. Let me go manual focus so we can get it all set here. Let's see. Alright. So it's kind of a double screw pin. As you can see, there we go. That comes all the way out or adjusts, and that is going to be for your pin height, whether you're running, sorry about that, whether you're running a, whatever device you have on top, if it's a regular atomizer or a Genesis style atomizer. And then the second pin, or the smaller pin, is to adjust for your battery height. So if you have a taller, shorter battery, you can screw this part in or out. These are all brass contacts. Then you have your switch, which is a very basic, straightforward switch design. Has just enough to protrude and make contact. The hole in there is to vent if your battery has a failure. Nice little recess on the button, which I actually like a lot. And for pinky fire, it's not a problem at all. So that is the Steampunk. Turn autofocus back on here. And what I use on top of this, I haven't been using that Cobra. I've been using the Synthesis. So I'm going to show you how that works. Put the button back on. And since Faceless and Bare Brass mod talk to each other, the Synthesis screws right onto the tube. You don't have to use any adapter. The only thing you have to adapt is the pin height, which is going to be in the bottom there. So here's the Synthesis, bottom of it, not wanting to focus. Nope, not going to focus. Anyhow, really bugs me when the camera, oh, there we go. As you can see, there's some threading in that little bottom piece. And with Faceless, he sends, I don't know if he's still sending, but with the one I got, he sent 3 different little pins that go in there. Here's the shortest of them. Here's the mid-size. Kind of hard to tell how tall it is. There you go, mid-size. And a long one. So I first was trying to use my Panasonic battery in there, and it wasn't working. I had a gap. I used the long pin and there was a gap, so I went to this MarsFire Sanyo cell battery. I know absolutely nothing about this battery, so forgive me if it's not really a safe battery or not. I know it does have some sort of protection circuit in it. It's 18650. Don't know the milliamp rating or any of that. But with that battery, I got it to work with the mid-size pin. So I just take the mid pin, screw it into the bottom, and I went just a couple turns like that, and then this just screws beautifully onto the Bare Brass mod. We got fire. So as you can see, I did get the brass version because I thought it would go nicely with the brass bottom button, but I need to polish it because the polishing on the button doesn't match the brushed look on the Synthesis. On this, I have something special. It's a stainless steel tank. They're not available that I know of. I made this one, and then I'm also running this in a U-Wick with a 5/4 wrap of the 0.8 Canthal, or 0.8 ribbon wire. Sorry about that. And the U-Wick in here is a little pinched off. I'm not too happy with it. It was the first one I've ever made, so it's my first. But the vaping is quite nice, as you can see. Tons of vapor. The flavor's awesome. The Synthesis is a great device. The chamber size and everything that Faceless did with this just makes it work really well. So if you're debating a Synthesis or even the Bare Brass mod, you know, I can recommend it hands down. As a lot of you know, I am kind of a iHybrid fan. I've got a lot of his devices and I've been vaping on them for quite a while. I still do have my Orion, have a Poldiac, have the Bare Brass mod. I guess that's about all I got right now. And I do use all of these. My daily carry right now, before the Bare Brass mod, was iHybrid standard with some shocker in it, and then I had my Poldiac with a Cobra and my Max Blend, which is, you know, my kind of go-to, and I've been carrying around a Sugar Skull as well with fluid in it. But the Bare Brass mod is going to replace one of those. I haven't decided which yet. And in here I'm running currently the Maharas and Fluid Mix, and it just, you know, it works really well. I don't know, well, I do know. I've tried the Maharas by itself, and the first time I tried it, it was really fresh, and it had a very incensey, almost perfumey flavor to me, so I didn't like it all that much by itself, but mixed 50-50 with Fluid has just been rocking. The flavor's right where it should be. Shocker to me is very similar, which is kind of strange because it doesn't have any coconut in it, and the Maharas has a lot of coconut, but the flavors are kind of similar to me, and the Shocker has been kind of what I wanted the Maharas to be like, so it works really well. And I have that in my iHybrid standard. But one more quick little vape and then we'll get out of here, and we'll get on to the next. As you can see, tons of vapor, killer flavor. Anyhow, thanks for coming by. Thanks for checking out my video. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, or otherwise, please post down below or over on my blog at crashvapes.com. And if any of you are going to be at Vape Bash, I'll see you there.